Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac, Repentance, where today we are going to try to do anything as Tainted Eden. It is going to be an interesting run, I'm sure. We start off with a very low tier rate, no map, damage of a kind, and great stuff all around. We do not have red health containers at all. And we have an item that gives us +2 luck and some protection to the poisonous gases of whatever that place is. The enemies from the corpse, I think, for one, and stuff like that. Pretty good protection all around, I'd say. We have 2 bombs, so at least we can try to do this to get some extra money. Was partially hoping for a secret room as well, but unfortunately it was not in the cards. I really don't know what I want to achieve with this run, but realistically, if we can get genuinely anything done at all, I'd consider it a win. I'm gonna have to use this more often as well, I'd say. There probably is a super secret room down there, and with super secret I mean regular secret, of course, just testing everyone to make sure everyone's paying attention. And of course, if we take damage, then our build re-rolls. So it is going to be a time. We're just going to try not to take damage unless we really don't want to have an item. Or if we do self-damage like a blood donation machine, because those, I believe, do not re-roll your build. So as long as we can just take exclusively that kind of damage, or effectively just playing a regular Isaac run. And that's ultimately the dream of the game, of course, to just have an incredibly standard experience with this character. Because arguably that means that you've done a pretty good job with your run. I'm surprised I didn't take damage there, but I'll take it. It was a little bit close for comfort if you ask me. But fortunately the basement has a tendency to work out in that regard, so hopefully the remainder of this basement works out that way as well. I kind of want to what do I want to do? I kind of want to find my item room. I kind of want to just look around the floor as well. I'm probably going to go for angel rooms in general as well, because I wouldn't mind trying to go for Mega Satan or something like that. Just going to take the soul heart now since we don't have health anyway. There is probably a super secret room near the boss room there, so I might end up going for that. I was considering using the meat cube against these enemies, but that one big one might end up ruining those plans, as he can just fart enemies into you, and that is not ideal. So we're just going to try to avoid that. Poke Go is not terrible, but I don't have the money for it, and I only have 1 bomb. I kind of want to try to use that to find my secret room, which I still think is right there. Our item room must be nearing by because we've checked out most places at this point. And hopefully this champion isn't going to be too big of a nuisance. Our health situation is a concern. That's a second bomb, which is not too bad. I didn't really check for tinted rocks. If we somehow make boss rush with a tier 8 this bad, then I will happily take that, but I'm definitely not expecting it. Because it takes quite a while to do much of anything. I believe your stats are effectively randomized when you start this character usually as well, so arguably we could just hope for better tier rate and or damage next time and not struggle so much to get much of anything done. We could maybe get a run that doesn't start with Curse of the Lost, and as such gives us a slightly bigger floor in general. No map to work with either, which would ordinarily save some time in terms of trying to find secret rooms and all that stuff. We're just doing our best today. And that's what matters. We have another heart waiting for us, and a tinted rock at the same time, and we got our bomb back from getting that, so all in all, health-wise, things are looking fine. This is, that worked out. I'll take the trinket, I'll take the bird cage, it'll probably reroll into something else at some point. There's a free coin here. I'm tempted by Poke Go still, and if there is enough coins... Okay, that works as well. I was gonna say if there's enough coins in my secret room, then I'll probably end up getting that, but now we don't necessarily need that anymore, so that's good. Fair enough. There is some coins here. We have 1 bomb and 2 chests to choose from. I'm hoping this works out. It is an item, and it is a red health container, so that's quite nice. I just need to remember where my shop actually is. I was hoping it's in this direction and then up, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, it is. Very nice. Very good. So that might occasionally give us a brimstone friend. And that will hopefully help us out at least a little bit. Otherwise, we might get like a bat, and that occasionally does help out against enemies as well. So hopefully things are going to be great. We have a burning basement. Probably should have lured some of those bomb enemies towards one of those rocks with the bomb behind it. Although this works as well, I suppose. If you could just please work with me a little bit here. Why are you walking towards me? Just go to the corner there. Come on. I cannot. I need you to work with me a little bit here, friend, and you are just running in a direction. And then the poop killed him, I think. Well, that's how it goes. Greed hanging out. Not even playing boss music, it's just greed in a room. That's just great. We're gonna be here for a while. This is definitely not gonna be a speedy run unless we get a interesting reroll somewhere along the line, but I'm actively trying not to ever take damage as this character because it can go so wrong so quickly, but then we got this, so it's not all bad. We lost our red health, unfortunately, but we did get a miter, which might help out. We have some tier 8 to work with now, but our range is visibly terrible, so it's not great, but it is probably better than what it was. I'm going to see if I can get the money trinket. I just noticed my trinket in my hand. I'm just going to drop that immediately. Because I don't want a leg to stomp on me suddenly. That would not make my day. Well, we got 41 coins. We got 1 key. Hopefully we can get another one somewhere along the line. We will be using the kidney bean to its maximum potential as long as we can. Unfortunately, Krampus's head got re-rolled there as well. And I'm not sure if I actually received health for getting the... damn it, that's actually really unfortunate. I really would have liked to keep that, because the kidney bean can be so powerful. But yeah, we re-rolled into Binky, but I don't think it actually gave us health, so that's unfortunate. We do have Deadeye now, though, so as long as I don't miss, we're gonna have decent damage. It's a demon baby, that's not, like, super exciting, but I will take it for now, just because, I don't have a choice in the matter, do I? But also, it might re-roll into something good. We have indication where our secret rooms are, so that's nice. Is it over here? It is. Okay, so if we can get a bomb, we can probably find our secret room to the right here. For a bunch of stuff. Soul of the Forgotten could be good in order to get some more money from the blood donation machine or something like that, which is nice. We also have the $3 bill, I just realized. That's why our tiers occasionally just become odd. Which is a little bit of a concern, but it'll have to do. I did hear the awoo, so we're just going to check this out as well. For a large quantity of bombs. Very nice. Now, I would like to find my shop. I would like to find a key before moving on. Yeah, that's it. That would be the nice things to find for sure. There is a shop there. There is not much room left to get a key, so hopefully we can get one here. Otherwise, we will not investigate it any further. There is an Eternal Heart there, which I do not mind, because it is the source of a red heart container without the need of an item, and I'm hoping that that will retain. I'm not sure if it does. Genuinely no idea, actually, if it works that way, but we will once again find out together. Gurglings. I'm just going to throw the black hole in the middle of the room there and let that do the work. Very nice. Very good. A pot got destroyed by it as well. No worries, we're moving on. We're doing okay. We're doing okay so far. We're taking limited damage, still a little bit more than I would obviously like, but so far it's working out. We haven't gotten a build yet that's just actively terrible. Our rerolls have been interesting. Right now I cannot shoot forward, so we're just gonna wait a little bit for the whiz to run out. Always a good time when that tier effect happens, but it does exist in the game, unfortunately. As long as we can also just keep an indication of where these secret rooms are, then I'm going to be quite happy about that as well. Because it does make my bomb usage a little bit more effective at the end of the day. It makes it a little bit easier to find shopkeepers as well, even in floors where there might be a greed waiting for us. I think even though we killed the Greed, it didn't technically count as killing the mini-boss Greed because the music didn't play and it's just one of those rooms where those enemies just sort of exist in, so that is an unfortunate circumstance there, but it's fair enough. The black hole is actually working surprisingly well. It's an item I don't use that frequently. So I might actually end up just keeping that. Obviously, glowing hourglass is nice, but it would primarily be used for curse rooms and planetariums, I guess. I guess I could just keep it for that. That might actually be worthwhile, and I'll get the key as well. Maybe the sack as well. I was kind of hoping for another key in there, but fair enough. But yeah, this could work. Just because as long as we don't take a hit, then we can enter an item room, and if it's not good, we can just leave it with the glowing hourglass and retain our planetarium chances in the next floor, and that would just be lovely. We have a ladder that's helping out here and there. I think I just purchased it, so that gives you an idea of how well my memory is currently working. And theoretically, we could just use it to leave a particularly nasty room if we don't need to go in that direction. If I just feel like I'm not going to be able to do that room without taking damage. And that is a nice option to have. I do like my tear rate right now though, so that's at least working out. My damage is okay too, like it's fine. It's honestly a very standard build, and I can appreciate that a lot because it does make life a lot easier. I do believe I can go into a curse room without re-rolling my build. So if it's a particularly bad curse room from the get-go, I can just leave. Yeah, that seems bad enough. Yeah, that was not worthwhile, so we're just gonna leave that alone. And instead move on and look for any and all item rooms that are awaiting us, because I cannot find them. There is a super secret room attached to this room, which is not terrible, actually, because there's really only one place where I think it realistically could be. And that is down here. So that's good. And it is, because all the other rooms were like attached to other things. So let's just have you do this. Maybe we could turn this into another item if we're lucky. It is at least a decent amount of money that we're getting for this as well, so that's good. There you go. Didn't end up getting an item from it, but I will happily take that. It's not like I particularly need any of that other stuff. We got some extra Devil Deal chance for destroying the Rotten Beggar as well. So that's nice. We could use a bomb to enter our item room, which might be worthwhile given that our key count is still pretty dire. It is kind of a ways away, but yeah, I don't hate the idea that much just because my key count right now is just rough. So I'm just gonna walk all the way around before also exploring that room to the left over there, because I think it's worthwhile to wait with that for now. What do we got? We got that. It's fine, but I don't like the like what it can do to your range. So I'm actually just gonna leave that alone and go with the planetarium chance instead. I think for me that this is the better choice out of the items that are available, just because I really don't love the item that much. We also seem to have some Eye of the Wild tears going on every now and then. I did not expect the $3 bill to be capable of that, but I'll take it. That is a lucky coin. It's also another item which I appreciate. Very nice. Trying to keep this manageable, and unfortunately got hit, but made that a little bit easier by using the eraser on these enemies. It's a shame that we lost the, well, a multitude of things there. We also got the broken modem, so enemies are going to move around a bit weirdly. We lost the glowing hourglass, but we did end up getting a little bit of planetarium chance for our trouble, so I don't mind it too much. We also have Lazarus's rags, which I'm in two minds about, but it's probably never going to activate, just because it should activate if I die before I take my next hit. So if I have some sort of way to like insta-kill myself, something like Plan C or the like, then I can make use of it, and I think I would become Tainted Lazarus at that point. But it doesn't really seem that worthwhile. I've been looking at this rock for a while, and I keep thinking it's a tinted rock, so I'm just gonna blow it up for my own good. It clearly was not a tinted rock, but sometimes you gotta give yourself some peace of mind about these things. So That ended up working out. I'm trying to use the fly. Yeah, the broken modem is going to make this interesting. Occasionally, I think it's going to give us like more like consumables or something like that as well when you clear a room, but it does... Like, on the one hand, it's good just because you have some more room to move, but it also makes the enemies a little bit more unpredictable, and I really don't like anything that adds unpredictability to any enemy in the game. So, it's not my favorite item. It is a lot more effective than it used to be, because it used to be just pretty rough, but yeah, it's still pretty scary at times. I will take this for the health, and I'm just going to blow this one up immediately. We might be able to use these blue flames to our advantage as well, because I usually just sort of run into it. Fortunately, the broken modem doesn't really make them as mobile as they usually are. But if we can just sort of dance around here for a while... Oh, what? I did not think I moved that far. We have chocolate milk, I think. It's messing me up that it's not charging all the way. For some reason the bar just sort of ends there. I'm not really sure what's going on there. Kind of a shame. I kind of would have liked to have the eraser for the next floor as well, but fair enough, I suppose. But the fact that we got flight from that's really good. I think we got the flight because we picked up an angel room item, and I'm guessing it just re-rolled into another angel room item upon taking damage, so that's not too bad. But yeah, with that, I guess, can I open this? Oh, my durability on my pickaxe is 0 because I had already used my active item in that floor, and it unfortunately seems to take the charge of the item that you re-rolled, so we couldn't use it on that door. I was a little curious about that, but fair enough. We now have a 21% chance of a planetarium, so I don't mind that too much. Is that tech? It is. It must be tech 2, right? No, it's the Robo Baby. Oh, right. I was looking at that all wrong. Fair enough. It is, that's okay. It's not the worst baby in the world. Our damage is not... Our damage stat is 3, but it is insta-killing some of these enemies because of chocolate milk, so... It's not too bad. I will just attack every single wall that comes my way, because quite frankly, I should not have done that. Yeah, now we got Cursed Eye going on. I mean, that's a rare sight. We also are shooting flames all over the place, so... It's not the worst, it's just a little messy. They also updated the sprite for pay to play, so now we get to look at that for once. It is visible in the top left corner of your screen. It's pretty interesting. But yeah, with our luck stat right now and stuff like that, this is actually an alright build with pay to play. It does make it a lot quicker as well, which I can appreciate. It kind of gives you that vague hope that we might reach boss rush, but at the same time we would have to do the next 3 floors in 4 minutes, so it's not exactly looking too likely unless we find a Mama Mega or something like that. I'm definitely not going to go for it just because it just doesn't seem worth my while. I have accepted that that boss rush is not going to happen because the start of the run was just way too slow for that, so it's fair enough. I'm not too bothered about it. I probably should not have even created that bridge, but fair enough. I'll take the angel room chance, I'll take all the chests I can find, and again, I really just want to be able to unlock, or at least complete, anything as this character in this run, so I really don't want to, like, rush myself, because I think that's just gonna end in disaster. Speed down, that's really rough. That's what you get when you take random pills. But if we could do Mega Satan, I'd be very happy about that. I would actually just make life a lot easier. I'm very happy that the eraser was given to us for at least 1 floor to get rid of those particularly annoying enemies as well, because it does make life a lot safer for sure. So I'm quite happy about that. I will explore the entire floor just because we might be able to get a planetarium technically. I mean, the odds are not exactly in our favor, but they're not like super against us either, so I don't hate it. Did I find my secret room? No, it's not there though. We're doing decent damage with magic fingers as well, surprisingly enough, even though damage stat isn't like super impressive or anything, but it is clearly effective. Tears down? Okay, I need to get a better pill pool from the look of things. Yeah, rooms like that, they're just pretty good when you have erased the enemy that particularly roams those halls, so very nice. Very good. Surprised my secret room isn't there, but I will have to learn to live with that, I guess. And I will. It's rare that I play with Cursed Eye. It's a trip, honestly, because I haven't used this item in so long. It wouldn't be too weird for an adversity room to be there just because of the layout of that room, but in terms of where it was in the map, it would be a little bit weird. This could work, maybe. There you go, and we can go into our curse room like this, so it's not too terrible. I don't recall that we'd blown up a shopkeeper. We had. Fine. And we already seen tears down and speed down, but there was unfortunately the experimental pill, which, of course, can also be a tears down. But fortunately, my tear rate, it doesn't matter too much with Cursed Eye. It's obviously not ideal because now the charge is a little bit slower, but I'll take it. Big horn. Alright. Well, that's fine. It's not the worst boss in the world, provided this one mushroom doesn't mess us up, because it's looking like it will. But the flames that we are throwing are dealing so much damage as well. No angel room, unfortunately. We did get a bone heart though, so that's not too bad. And we're moving on. We're doing okay. It's going okay. I mean, admittedly, we're only taking like 1 hit per floor, which is probably helping out as well, but yeah, it's nice. Some extra luck from that fairy is obviously very nice, just for more flames. But even the regular tears seem to be doing a decent amount of damage. Maybe I should use Cursed Eye more often. But also, I probably shouldn't, because I haven't gotten to the point yet where it becomes a detriment. Because we are unlikely to teleport away from it, because the moment we take damage, we lose it. So it's fairly unlikely. It only teleports you away if you get hit while you're charging, I believe. So it's some pretty specific circumstances ultimately, but certainly not impossible. There we go. A library, that's pretty nice. Whoop, yep, like that. We did lose Cursed Eye though, and we got the we got that. We got the thing, the what's it? Bible, Book of Virtues, which you can actually use with both of the active items with the school bag. That's interesting. But we got the kidney stone. I think that was the word I was trying to reach for the last 17 minutes. Also, we drop bombs if we attack for 2 seconds in a row, so that's something I need to be aware of. The nice thing about those bombs is as long as you just keep attacking, those bombs aren't going to come out of you. So it's not like too terrible if you can work around it. Plus it is effectively infinite free bombs, so you can make some uses of it, especially when you're not particularly in a rush like I am, well, right now. I can actually just spend some time here. Need to watch out for the kidney stone in that regard as well though, but it will allow you to go to pretty much everywhere you want, and that's just really nice at times. I'm gonna get out of here. I want to see where this is. I probably should have gone into my curse room before doing that, but I really wanted to find my secret room for some reason. Can't really fully explain it myself adequately, but just I had a feeling that I didn't want to be in the room anymore that I was just in. I forgot I didn't have magic fingers anymore, which I just tried to use. So that's a little unfortunate for sure. And there it goes. We lost one of our active items when we lost the school bag. We kept the Bible, interestingly enough, which is fine, I suppose. We also have some sort of compass effect going on, so I can appreciate that. We lost the kidney stone. We gained decent damage, honestly, because of that. Oh, we got an entire spider transformation, or did we get the bursting? We got the bursting sack. Okay, that's why spiders are friendly to us right now, and this room isn't as worrying, fortunately. So that's very nice. I don't know if I want to do more of this floor. It seems pretty rough, all things considered. I don't love this room either. But actually looking at it now, it's actually not too bad. I think I might have slightly overestimated how terrible that room was when I first saw it. And I probably should have gone into the curse room before. Using the moon card there, but I was just in a little bit of a panic about that room. I'm not really sure why either, because it's not like a particularly scary room, but it was all the tears and the enemies on the walls, and before you know it, you make a choice. And here we are. So far the rerolls that we're getting are at least kind of good, though. We have a decent health situation, which is helping out a lot, I feel. We're not suddenly losing a whole bunch of hearts because we're not playing the first version of Repentance, so All in all, that's all just really nice as well. And every build we've re-rolled into so far has been fairly adequate. It's been better than the build we started with in any case, so I can appreciate that. That's another speed down. We got 7 keys, might as well go in here. There are no items to re-roll. Also, there's another curse room, so I guess we had that item before going in this floor. I don't like really care about the bone art if I'm honest, so let's just check this out. That's another Bible, just 2 of them. Cool. Fair enough, I suppose. Let's just use one and then take the other. Now we use our little book of virtues to create a small flame, which will probably... it shoots here sometimes. Also, the 4 now has something to reroll, so I might actually... a little tempted to go back for that. I guess the rosary we picked up earlier is still sort of affecting our run in a way, but nah. It's all good. Let's just move on. What do we got? It's Gish. Not... Yep, that's good. Solid. I got a sword at least. I'm taking some weird damages in this run, I'm gonna say. But the sword at least should make this a little bit more palatable. I lost my little flame. We kept the Bible again. It's not re-rolling for some reason. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Maybe we're just lucky in that regard in a way. But yeah, it's not going. Maybe because it's in the Book of Virtues or something. Who knows? Once again, no angel room. Getting a little worried. Also, I picked up Gish without even thinking about it. I don't want to go all the way back to that dice room. Let's just go. But yeah, that's... there's some oddities going on. I will take it, I suppose. Gimpy's alright. It's not like particularly terrible or anything. We got the worm, which is doing some work. We're doing okay damage with our sword. There we go. We got 66 coins, so if we find a shot, that'd be lovely. We could go to the beast as well, I suppose, but I think if I beat the beast, I unlock the glitch item that's in that one, the delete this challenge, and I don't really need that. I don't really need to unlock that, if I'm being honest, so just gonna leave that alone. I will take more money because clearly that's the one consumable we need the most of right now. Sure. Nice thing about the sword is that you have slightly more range for shenaniganry. And admittedly, we also have a Bible, so we could have just flown through it, but don't worry about it. Destroy that for no more chances, because we're already at 100% chance of something happening, because the last 3 floors were garbage. This has just not been a good time, but fair enough, fair enough. Not sure if I need the, This could be good if we can get rid of our heart container. Ugh. Let's get rid of you. I mean, if we find a shop, we're gonna have money for it. The moon card could be good, I guess, if we see a curse room, but for any other purpose, I don't really care. I'm not gonna go to the beast. I don't want to go to the beast. I'm just not really feeling that life right now, but... Ooh, wormy friend. Yum hearts. Yeah. I mean, I should use it for the flame, I suppose, if it has a 20% chance for each kill to drop. Really? 20% chance for enemy to drop heart on kill. Interesting. That almost makes it worthwhile to try and destroy an enemy with one of these flames, but I certainly will not. It is going to take way too long to do that, and it's already gone. That's how it goes. The room's already cleared. For some reason, I thought it wasn't. A lot of these enemies are just so nice to have a sword with, because even though my range is like rough, it's going alright with it. It's doing decent damage.
Friends till the end.
Friends till the end. Hi. Briefly was like, yeah, I can just swipe at that enemy, no problem, and then realized, oh yeah, I have a sword in my hands. That enemy will explode. And as such, I should probably use the charge move for bigger range. I feel like that enemy died close enough to the wall, but I wanted to try it again anyway. That's a Tainted Rock. For yet another soul heart. Don't like that that happened, but fair enough. We will try yet another wall for another secret room. Nope. Wow, really? Losing out all the obvious options, it seems, but this one, I guess, could be... That's very annoying. I did not know I had that item. I did not know I had rocket... Yeah, that's annoying. Fair enough. It happens. What can you do? We have 74 coins. I will probably play this until I reach what I want. Don't really care about that. Let's just... once again, we kept the Bible, so something's happening there. I don't know what it is, but I will take that, because the Bible's going to be useful against the next boss. I genuinely don't know where my secret room is. Unless it's down here, which I don't know if it can be, but I'm going to try because I don't want to look around too much. I'm just feeling a little lazy today, if I'm being honest. But I'm going to use Void on the Yum Heart because I'm not really interested in keeping that. Plus keeping the Bible forever is just lovely. So I'll take the speed up from that. It'll probably go away soon, but don't worry about it. I miss my sword, but that's the way it's going to be sometimes. I'm going to drop this trinket because I don't really know. I never know what it does. Random trinket affect every room, yeah. I mean, it can be good, can be terrible. Oop. And we did get another angel room, and I do not have a bomb because I am not a smart person. Ah, crumbs. Well, maybe there's a bomb in here. There is a bomb in here. Never mind, everything's fine. That does happen on occasion that there is a bomb in this room. And today, honestly, I feel like life is helping me out a little bit more than it ordinarily does while playing this game. It's being very kind to me in the runs that are recorded this day. All things considered, this has gotten worse. That bomb's not exploding because of the detonator. And I did not expect that that would work with these bombs as well. Also, there's a blood puppy there, which is interesting. The bombs that explode give me the flames for the bombs that explode are producing the flames from the book of... So that's interesting, because I can effectively create an infinite amount of those right now. By just hanging out for a while. We're definitely not going to reach Hush. We're definitely not going to be in time for that. I'll take this. I don't know what happened. Oh yeah, I dropped my other trinket on the floor, right? Let's just... Whoop. There's probably a good reason to have a whole bunch of these little flames hanging out. We have what is required for Mega Satan, which I appreciate. We have the negative, so we always have a little bit more damage than we ordinarily would. I don't know what item was in my angel room, but it probably got re-rolled into the Glyph of Balance if I look at it properly. So let's just make full use of that while we can. We're probably just mostly gonna get bombs though. And I actually kind of appreciate the detonator with these butt bombs. That's actually really nice. I had never actually considered how nice that could be, but it is keeping us safe from things. Because, yeah, the butt bombs are just not exploding unless I want them to, and that is actually a really interesting combination. That's so good. That's cool. I really appreciate those little moments. Whoop. I also like that with the butt bombs in combination with the detonator, I can choose to just stop the blood puppy from being bad. Unfortunately, all those dreams just disappeared. We have lodestone, which is fine. We have an extra life in some shape. We have the magic fingers once again, so we're gonna do this for a while. At least in rooms that look a little bit difficult, a little bit more difficult than ordinary rooms. Because it does clear them out with relatively low damage. Rooms like this, I don't want to deal with those rocks, so we will just make them disappear. That is a super secret room. Apparently we can see that. We can see item room or secret rooms open, so that's good. Means I might as well look for the regular secret room as well. We can go into the big rooms with magic fingers to clear those pretty much instantly, so I'm very happy that we have large quantities of money right now. Yeah, we're just gonna keep on going. I don't understand why that book of virtues is not disappearing, but I'm very happy about it because it also seems to just occasionally keep my active items for a long period of time, but also it's just Creating flames is just really useful. So I definitely appreciate that. Might as well try and go for another angel room for the next couple of floors. That's just cool. Thank you, Ice Cube Trinket. You are appreciated. We are in Womb 1, so let's just fight Mr. Fred. I'm just gonna destroy all his friends with magic fingers instantly. Look at that. That is working out. Magic fingers can be so good if you're actively building towards it and never buy anything. Another Bible. That's the third one this run. Tempted to keep the Bible, but it probably isn't going to be worthwhile. Like, it'll obviously be very useful against Mom's Heart. I don't really care about it too much for any other purpose. So I probably will just leave that alone. There's a handful of red hearts on the floor, so I could consider the demon babies. Now that there's slightly more. If we got Polaroid, it definitely would have done it, because then I probably could have gotten all three to pay out if I got Polaroid. Just because you can just get hit once, activate Polaroid, and then just run into all of them all the time, and until the shield runs out, and then you just get the next one. We also apparently have the Tarot Cloth, I believe it's called, which is making our card glowy, and as such, slightly more effective. God, these, I mean, even the Gurglings are dying in 3 hits, so it's actually pretty impressive. Ooh, it stays pulsating after it's frozen. That's interesting. Neat. Didn't know it did that. I will blow you up as well. What is that room? Feels like I'm walking on sunshine. Pretty fly. Another pretty fly, because we have nothing that changes our pills that I can tell, but do we just have 2 pretty fly pills? I don't know. Maybe it was the same pill twice. Maybe I just wasn't paying close enough attention. There is a very reasonable chance that that happened. Don't worry about it. We're all good. Oh, that's so nice. Do I want more Eternal Hearts? Probably not. Did I ever want to go into this room? I don't think there ever was a time where I saw this room and I was like, I should have gone into this one. But I've made my choices. And for the most part, they're working out. Doing boss rush and Hush as this character is going to be a nightmare, but we're probably going to get a run that's just going to be stupid at some point, so I'm not like too concerned about it just yet. But mildly for sure. But look at that. That is just lovely. 5 coins to kill a boss, I will happily take that. That is a price I'm willing to pay at times. And this happens to be one of those times. I'd love deep pockets with it, because then at least you'd get more coin drops and you can really go to town on everyone. But I'm surprised how much damage it's actually dealing, since our damage stat is 6, and I think it is based on how much damage you are dealing. So the fact that it's insta-killing so many of these enemies is actually quite impressive. I'll happily take that. I'm surprised how easy this is going, and I don't like it, because I'm worried that we're gonna reroll into like 6 builds in a row that are just all terrible, and that I just die at the end, and that would be such a shame after getting as far as we have gotten so far, you know? So hopefully I just don't take damage for the remainder of the run, and then I don't have to worry about that, but it's not exactly a realistic thing for me. I'm not that good. I don't never take damage, unfortunately. I do have my limits in how little damage I can take in a run, and that's why I'm not looking forward to Tainted Lost ever. But we'll get to that when we get to that, on a day where I'm playing better than average. Is probably going to be the day. Well, let's be honest. It's going to be one of those things that's like either on a day where I'm feeling very confident about how I'm playing, or until it's the last thing that I have to do and I just grind it out. It's going to be one or the other. But either way, it'll get done when it gets done. I'm not particularly worried about it just yet. That is lovely. That is more or less that's 90% chance of a door opening at least, so that's looking good. 35 minutes, yeah. Just quite a bit out of Hush range, I suppose, but not exactly impossible if we get builds like this, I suppose. But again, we'll get to Hush when we get to Hush. I'm not gonna concern myself with it right now. This is simply not the run that's going to Hush, and I have learned to accept that. Nope. I don't want to deal with any of these other enemies. We're just gonna hang out. No room open with a 90% chance. That's disgusting. Whatever. Onwards we go. To the dark room. If anything, we will have completed Mom's Heart at the end of this run. Which is technically a thing that shows up on your post-it. So we don't actually get anything for it, but it's technically something. And I will happily take that. Nope. There is going to be a lot of enemies where I just say nope, probably, and then leave. And we've seen most of them. Occasionally there's a lot of brimstone and no room to really dodge. Yep, there's another one. And again, I just don't want to deal with those kinds of nonsense. They're not exactly in my wheelhouse in terms of things that I am prepared to deal with right now. One black heart, another pretty fly.
Pretty fly.
Very good, very nice. Guppy's eye, sure, I will happily take that from a random red chest. I'm probably just gonna end up using all of my money on this floor, and I'm okay with that. I could probably look for the secret room as well, that might honestly be worthwhile, but let's just do this fight first. Well, the poisonous gas is working out, I suppose. I'm using all the money now because I'm expecting to get hit somewhere. I feel like I might as well just make the most out of these magic fingers while I can. There you go. Just a little bit more. There you go. No more money, but the boss is almost dead, so I will happily take that. Very nice. Another thing done in our post-it, we could technically go for a future sacrifice room to kill the lamb now if things go horribly awry, but it's unlikely that this is going to be the character to do that with, I suppose. I will just quickly look for my secret room, and I say that as we find it. I'm just going to use this boomerang to efficiently deal with this particular enemy type. Does it block the tears? It does. That's interesting. That actually makes the boomerang really good against Vivix. That's cool. Please don't be mean. No mean. No destroy all my flames either. Just give me 25 coins and we'll call it a day. That's actually really lovely. Thank you very much. Let's see if we can get something nice from the red chests in the dark room. And if it's something we want to pick up immediately, or just before we are going to try and fight Mega Satan, because it might be worthwhile to just keep him there for a little bit. If it's like Brimstone or something like that, that would be kind of nice to have, obviously. There is a second guppy piece there, but I'm unlikely to get a third. I do like sulfur a lot. And I don't hate Purgatory either, actually, but... yeah, I don't know. Well, let's move on for now. There is the secret room, very nice. Always a nice freebie. Rather not. We've seen how that ended previously. I'd rather not fall into that trap again, even when I do know that I have it. It's interesting how those enemies all got frozen when I did that. I didn't expect the trinket to actually be that powerful. I do actually really like to use magic fingers against enemies that are spawned, so I'm happy that we got a quarter from the boss there. I will happily leave that there. I say the boss, I mean Greed hanging out in the secret room. Also, this is quite nice. Being able to see where he is, that's lovely. I will happily do that. Come on. Don't be mean. Don't stop spawning spiders everywhere. I mean, I know I can insta-kill them, but it does cost money, and I'm running out. Probably shouldn't be using that against these. Oh, I do like that that ice cube is just frozen one of them, though. That's just lovely. Can focus on the other two at the same time. That's just good. That's just good stuff right there. If we can just... yep, that's a dead end. Very nice. Doesn't matter. It's all good. I'd love to find a third guppy piece, I suppose. Thought that was Bob's curse, now it's my reflection, and with both of those, I'm not even really sure why I decided to run in that direction. I just lost so much health. Oh my god. I just got so much stuff that just completely changed my build, but it gave me so many red heart containers. That's the danger with this character, because I think I'm very capable of losing a lot of those. I guess what I could do is actually take the devil deals now. Because I would actually like to have this. And I wouldn't mind this either. I'm just going to leave that there for now. The guppy piece I'm not really too bothered about, but anything else. We got Cursed Eye again, which I'm not super excited about, but... we do have it with flames again somehow, so I like how those things keep being connected. Oh no. I genuinely tried to use, what's it called? The game kit, and I was just slightly too late, unfortunately. Ay, this is not looking good. We lost so much health from that. We got hit twice in a row there as well, which is not great, but yeah, that's the way it is. Boop. Spider butt. Sure, it's gonna get more use than the D100 for sure. Actually, because of that, I might just leave it there. Just because I don't want to use the D100 at all. I don't like what it does with my stats. It's a worrying situation. I feel like I'm not shooting at all. My tier 8 is 5, and I am barely oh! I have Ludo! I was only attacking with my little flames. I did not realize that there was a tier that I could control. I'm good at the video game. Very good. It is such an awkward item to use when you don't have much damage, though. Come on. Because look at this nonsense right here. I mean, it's working. If the boss doesn't actually charge me, it's not too bad, I suppose, but still, it's not my preferred method of attack for sure. I'm not sure if we have flight. I don't think we do, actually. Thought we might have, like, Lord of the Flies transformation or something, but I don't think we do. No, that's annoying. That's not what I wanted. We got 9 lives, but that's irrelevant. I am so annoyed. This character is so much sometimes. Let's just use the world card at least. That was a choice. Yeah, we are running out of health quickly. And we are re-rolling into those bad builds now, which I'm not very happy about, obviously. I'm not gonna rush to the lamb, because I know there's health on this floor. This is nice, though. Oh, it was a choice again. Jeez, okay. Huh, that's interesting. High Priestess. I'll actually take that. Why not? But I'm a little bit tempted to go and get that bandage. Oh, do we have anti-gravity? Yep. Damn it. Come on, there we go. That's the High Priestess getting optimal use. I briefly saw a stapler in this, and then it disappeared. And it was not even a stapler, so I don't... Am I seeing... Oh, I have the stapler. I'm just an idiot. Right. Ay. It's getting to me. That's a trinket. Am I right in saying that this is the trinket that makes me take red heart damage first? Because I think it is, but I'm just going to check. Yeah. Let's do that. My reflection. Also, we have Curse of the Tower. I already knew it was my reflection. I'm not sure why I decided to check that again, but I mean, I did. I made my choice. And it might have been a good choice. Who's to say? I hope that other one is just going to continue not being a problem. And so far, it's actually being quite nice. That's Beelzebub. Nope. I don't know what my transformation status is. Never mind. I don't want to lose health anymore. Unless there's a red heart somewhere. You know, like that. That works. It's a good trinket. Oh no. It's not a good curse. I guess with the negative it might be worthwhile to stay on this amount of health, but at the same time, if I get hit with this trinket, then it's going to activate the negative anyway, I think. I assume that would still work. Oh no. Please be kind. How are you not dead? You took so much damage and the other one was not getting attacked at all. I see you, blood puppy. I see what you're doing there. Alright. Okay. That's interesting. I'd love to get a soul heart from this item, which definitely can give you soul hearts. It's fine. It's all good. Dude, please don't give me Cursed Eye anymore. That's really the only thing I'm asking for. Getting a lot of charm effects, like I have that planetarium item. Oh boy. That's fine, I guess, if you just don't spin it. It's always so spooky when it does that. Alright, so whatever happens, we'll have beaten the lamb. And you know what? I'm okay with that. That's at least, you know, that is a direction completed. And I'm okay with that. I will happily take that with me and call that a victory on its own. If we could do Mega Satan, I'd be very happy about it. But it's going a little rough. No, absolutely not. But, I mean, it could be funny. But we're not going for funny with this character anymore. We're going for trying to reach the end. Oh, you are not being friends, but at least you're dying pretty quickly against whatever build this is. I don't know why it's working so well, but it is. It is working flawlessly. That's good. Okay, what do we got on this floor? We have Spider Butt. We have one thing here. One battery for one more soul heart. Very nice. We could take sulfur. I don't know if it's a good idea. We could take rocket in the jar, and I actually don't hate that just because it's another item. But yeah, I don't know how much sulfur is going to do because I kind of like the way this build is right now. And also, wait, we have anti-gravity, don't we? Yeah, we do. Oh, then I definitely don't want to have brimstone. But I don't mind it if this re-rolls into like a different devil deal active. Whichever one I'm thinking of right now. Don't worry about it. Let's give it a shot. Strength. Let's give it a shot. Use that strength card and let's hope for the best. I really do hope we can do this, but I'm not gonna be surprised if we die. That's all I'm saying. Because it is quite a lot. Alright. That's one. And deal with that one. We're dealing decent damage, obviously. Which is quite nice. As long as we can just not take damage, then we're good. Yep. Tried to shoot diagonally, did not work. Go. That one dies very quickly. Deal with this one. So there's not so much creep on the floor. There's a lot of creep on the floor. Everyone's charmed for some reason. I don't know what's charming them so well, but it is working. It is working so well. I don't have time to look to the right to figure out what is causing these charm effects to happen. Well, whatever it is, I'm very grateful for it. I am continuously looking to the right to try and figure it out. It is going to get me hurt if I keep doing this. I shouldn't be doing these things at the same time. I have no idea. I can't find it. But it's making it work for sure. Come on. Don't be a jerk. There you go. Okay, what we got? No. Yeah, genuinely no idea. Mom's Pearls? That doesn't seem right. That does not sound like something Mom's Pearls would do. Don't worry about it. We have something going on and it's working out. Is what's happening. Boomerang actually helped out a lot there, believe it or not. It is getting rid of a lot of these tears. We also have quite a lot of flies on us. Ah, there you go. We got Cursed Eye. That's a worry. That is actually a worry, because that might ruin our day a lot if we're not careful. We do have an incredibly powerful one, admittedly, but I cannot shoot while he's doing this attack because I've gotten hit with this attack so many times. Yeah. Cannot risk that against that attack, unfortunately, but it's fine. We got rid of Cursed Eye, so I'm no longer really as worried. I'm being very careful about that because we are too far into this fight and we actually managed to do it. What is that? Is that a Monstro's, No, that's Cursed Eye again, isn't it? Yeah, with Godhead. And we got a Delirium Portal, so you know what? We're just gonna give this a shot. I don't know how this is gonna work out, but the fact that we managed to beat Mega Satan, I'm so happy about that. I just unlocked this achievement, so I have not actually done that before. So I'm quite happy about that as well. I don't love that we have Cursed Eye going on, but yeah, what are you gonna do? Oh my god, you absolute little butthole. The key beggar actually took the key and it made the chest disappear. Are you serious? That's so stupid. Well, there went Cursed Eye. Nope, stayed. Cool. I hate Cursed Eye so much. It's such a bad item when it is what it is. And it always is what it is because it's Cursed Eye. And it's not going away. Oh, damn, that build was so powerful. That's a real waste, actually. If I could just... Okay. I mean, this is interesting. What is this? Okay, almond milk with Ipecac, I think. I assume. I don't see Ipecac in the list at all, but maybe I'm overlooking it somewhere. Yeah, oh no, yeah, it's there. Next to the holy water. Oh god, yep. I mean, that was to be expected. It was exploding right there. Fair enough, I suppose. That would... that's annoying. That was actually a really good build. Now my tier rate's 1.3. But we do have a Holy Mantle, and that is actually very interesting. Unfortunately, we have a Holy Mantle in the one build where we just do not deal damage, so it's a little rough, for sure. We have Friend Finder, so we can at least make use of that, I suppose, but ugh. I don't know what to do about health. I should probably just keep it on the floor, I would assume. We have a whole map apparently as well, so that's nice. Also gives us a better idea of which bosses to do. I think top right, bottom right, they're pretty rough. Everything else seems fair game in terms of whether or not it's Delirium. God, look at this. What is making this build so bad? Because it is not good. Oh, it's not Holy Mantle, it was the... darn it. It was not Holy Mantle at all. It was the little trinket. I guess I'll just keep this then, because it's never gonna activate from this point on. Being very careful about everything right now, but trying my best here to keep enemies at bay. It's tricky to do when your build is like this. But we're doing our best. There we go. That's another half a soul heart. I'm trying to think, because I guess it could expand downwards here as well. Can it? No, it would actually... No, it cannot, because it would touch the room, like, to the top left of it. And then there would have to be a door there, so this has to be not Delirium, yeah. Oh, hello, Brimstone friend. Could you do that? Thank you. Just hang out over there. You can actually control these, which is really nice. You can actually just make him walk towards the boss and just do a cool move. Which is obviously rather nice. When it deals that much damage, it's probably gonna die, yeah. But still, it dealt so much damage that honestly, I'm not even mad. I can fully appreciate what happened there. I mean, whether or not we beat Delirium is entirely going to be based upon, like, what build we're going to have whenever we take damage, because this is not going to be Delirium at all. This is barely beating Isaac. And that's only because we got a Brimstone friend from our Friend Finder. That's not going to work against Delirium. Why is my tier rate 1? It's so bad. It's so bad, but whatever. It's doing its best, I suppose. There's Curse of the Tower. You know what? Let's just take that for an extra item. I don't really care that much if I take damage and that happens. There is another black heart on the floor as well. Like, there's a lot of health on the floor right now. It's just that we have very little actually on us, which is worrying me a little bit, admittedly. Do we have broken stopwatch or something? Why are these enemies moving this slow all the time? Oh no, there's something slowing them. Really one of the million things that we got going on here, I suppose. Another soul heart? Jeez. Very nice. I don't like this. And the attacks that do hit are dealing some damage. It's just that hitting things is a little tricky when you attack quite so meekly. Oh, hey, we got another brimstone friend. Just have him move slowly over there. And just do that again. And just a little bit upwards. There is a soul heart in that flame over there. Guppy's eye being a wonderful friend right now. Very good. Might as well do this boss. There we go. Look at that. 2 of the good ones. One admittedly slightly better than the other, but yeah, it's pretty good. This is not terrible. +2 damage? Are you serious? Does that do so much? Huh. I thought that was a lot worse. I don't know. I always thought that the nail was like it was a little bit of damage. I didn't know it was +2. That's actually alright. Maybe I should have used it more often against enemies. Oh well. The things you learn. Where's the regular? Oh, I already found a regular secret room. That's fine then. Alright, so this boss we're gonna ignore because it could be delirium and we don't have a way to teleport out of there. That's another half a soul heart. Maybe these friends we're finding are just the best. Thank you very much, Friend Finder, because you are the only thing that's keeping this run afloat, really. Tears down. I do not see a tinted rock. I might be wrong. I didn't look as good as I could have. I don't know what that sound was of a door opening, but I do not have the mental capacity right now to even think about it. I have other things on my mind. Oh, a red key door opened? But why? For what? For what did the red key door open, I wonder? It's very odd. That's a pretty poor super secret room from the look of things. There is 5 coins in that guy, but all the chests don't seem to contain that much good stuff. I will just open them just in case I'm missing something, but it's not looking too good. There we go. Everyone please get in a line here. Yeah, it is what it is. There is so much health on the floor right now. Very nice. Don't be mean. There's another black heart over there. Very cool. Very nice. There is just an overabundance of health on this floor, and it's amazing. I want every delirium run to be like this. It certainly makes life a lot simpler. Maybe not as the keeper. But every other one, I would accept it. Don't be mean. Don't drop spikes underneath me. You drop spikes underneath me. Okay, we're 1 hit away from death. I saw that I had this item. I used it immediately because it gives flight. I actually had a quick thought. We are going to take exactly 2 soul hearts there, and we're gonna move on. I hope that works out. We have Cursed Eye again. Yep. Taking a look at things. We do indeed. But we also once again have Godhead, so it's not all bad, but it's partially bad. And that is not a good level either. That is not what I want to be at. I might have to just go and get every health up after one of these rooms, because I think we are getting to the point where I'm not sure whether or not it's going to be delirium. I'm unfortunately. I'm looking at the one in the bottom right. No, the one in the bottom right cannot extend down because it would hit that other room, and then it cannot... that's the only thing that matters, I suppose. So, yeah, it cannot be that one. This is not delirium, and if it is, I'm going to call someone. I don't know who yet, but I'm going to call someone. I'm not going to be happy about it. Mr. Me, please. Right, yeah, that leaves exactly 2 bosses. Both of them... yeah, both of them I think could be delirium. So it's time that we start collecting, I think. I mean, obviously we could do a little bit more of the floor first. The fact that I have Cursed Eye, I don't love. I don't love that at all. But, I mean, we're just gonna have to make it work, unfortunately. There is a lot of health on this floor, at least, so that's good. But as you've seen before, it can go away so quickly. Especially against delirium, of all things, as well. Our movement speed isn't great either, which is not ideal against some of those foot attacks from Mom's foot as well, so I'm worried. But I think I'm just gonna have to go like this. I feel like it's probably the best call right now. I'm gonna do one more room. For some reason this red key opening thing, like what do I have that would do that? I don't know, there's so many items. I'm not gonna worry about it, but sometimes these doors open and I'm okay with it. I feel like it's not hurting, so that's good. It's just confusing. That's really the main thing. I don't like being confused so much. I do feel like being confused in an Isaac run is a terrible thing that causes many a bad time. I guess we have PhD or something, or Lucky Foot or something along those lines. That's not delirium. So that's at least one more item. It's not a difficult boss either, which is nice. And a bone heart. Maybe not that one with Cursed Eye of all things. I don't think that's going to end well. But yeah, we're gonna have a lot of health and a build of a description. I'm not like particularly pleased about it, but it'll have to do. And we're gonna go and do our best. If we don't win, we don't win. But if we win, I'm gonna be like actually pretty happy about it. Because quite frankly, it's just very unlikely with this character. This character makes me uneasy because it's so random. Heard a door opening. Once again, it was a red key door that I can see. Oh my god, my movement speed is so bad. We got slowed down. We did get a lot of shield from our trinket, so that's good, but oh god. That's rough. We have dealt a decent amount of damage already, but that Cursed Eyes can just ruin everything in one hit. Is the trouble. Oh god, these stairs go for a while, eh? Oh well. I kind of want to get hit just to get rid of Cursed Eye. It's really messing me up. I don't like it. That's a skeleton. Who am I fighting right now? Okay, you. Just gonna take my time here. If we get hit, hopefully we lose the bone heart and then we just teleport away. That'll be ideal. Just gonna attack somewhere in a direction, I suppose, as well. That's a hand. Okay, yep. Very cool. Just invisible enemy. Dropping tears everywhere. Very nice. Okay. I wish I had Black Candle. With Black Candle, this wouldn't even be that terrible because then you can't teleport away. If we could then also have Birthright, that'd be lovely. Because then it won't re-roll. And our build is adequate. Our little ghost friend died, I guess. Fine. Come on. Oh, yeah. Don't do that. Being very particular about my attacks right now. Just because I'm very concerned. It is working so far, but... Ugh. Cursed Eye is such a pain in the butt. Ooh, okay. Oh god! With my movement speed, he just goes for it. Come on. Let's just keep this up forever until we win. It's going okay. I got hit. We lost Cursed Eye. My range is terrible. My build is incredible from the look of things. Oh my god. Oh my god. I got hit once. I got hit once during all of Delirium. That's ridiculous. Good god. That's actually wild. That's better than I could ever imagine. I'm so happy about that. I'm gonna see if I can make myself an R-key. Maybe a bit much to ask for, I suppose, but... I guess I might as well try, right? I mean, I've already won. It doesn't really matter if I die at this stage. The post-it thing has been unlocked. I keep getting red key for some reason. Yeah, we had a Holy Mantle for a second there. Magic skin. That's always exciting. Yeah, you know what? You know what? It's good. We're fine. We did it. We got corrupted data in the basement. I don't know exactly what that means, but it has something to do with IMR rooms or something like that. I actually don't remember what that does, because I wasn't expecting to do that right now. I was not expecting to actually get Delirium done. I was happy enough with Mega Satan, and somehow we did Mega Satan and Delirium in the same run. So, honestly, I wasn't quite prepared for this moment, but yeah. That was probably the best Delirium fight I've ever done, like, by far. That was actually so good that I'm surprised that it even went the way it did. But oh my god, I'm so happy about that. That is one of those things that I'm just happy that I don't have to worry about anymore, because it is just so much. This character can just go so wrong if you just get a whole bunch of terrible builds in a row, but we made it work with a build that was honestly, it kept getting Godhead, which was nice. But yeah, wow. Even with Cursed Eye as well at the end there. I'm quite pleased about that. Hope you all enjoyed it. Next time we play, we'll be doing another run with a different character. And I hope to see you all there. Bye bye.